The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Well, folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again, and we are back with a Man United doubleheader in the Champions League and the Premier League, and it is advantage Rovers in both regards. Why? Well, obviously, if you're following along, you would have noticed the 5-0 demolition of United at Ewood Park. But what's gone on in the Premier League since you last with us? We've not played a game, but Man United have, and they lost. They lost to their bitter rivals. Where the heck are we? I was there already. Yeah, they lost 2-0 against Man City at the Etihad. Now, what that's done to the table, we're still top. Man United still have 2 games in hand, and if they were to win both them games in hand, they would be 2 points clear of us. So, yes, it is still very, very much in United's favour, and it could get much more in their favour after today's doubleheader. Because if we lose the match in the Premier League, they will then close the gap to just 1 point, and they'll have those 2 games in hand. However, if we win, it is advantage for real Blackburn Rovers. But anyway, yes, it is the old Champions League. We do have technically 1 foot in the next round, but you never know. They've come into this in a bit of, obviously, 2 defeats on the spin against us and against myself. I haven't scored in 2 as well. We are going to play conservative, and I think it's pretty much the same team that beat them last time. I don't know. I do not know. So we're going to go with Angus Gunn, Petucha, Gasic, Ayala, Nesbitt, Flinchett, Fernandez, Stepanovic, Trincao, Lee Kangin, and Lewis Gunn up top. Flinchett's double figures. Duarte's on the bench. Rollhouser's on the bench. Some game changers are on the bench. Maitland-Niles should be on the bench. That's a wise move. We do have a defender. We do have Araldo. Garcia's not match fit. Lewis Couré. No. No, we're going to go with this. So we'll see how it pans out. I'm just thinking about that right-hand side. What about... I'm thinking about... What about this fella? No, that doesn't look... That doesn't good. Doesn't bode well. Because we just need a draw. We draw this, and it's job done. I'm trying to get rid of this. Get rid of this. These 2 rednesses, red houses. What about Lozano? Can Lozano do the business? No. Maitland-Niles possibly could make that. Nope. Still nothing. Still nothing. How about Nesbitt? Ugh, makes it so much worse. So what would happen if I put Garcia in? It does that clean it up? It doesn't really clean that up. I'm just nervous because this would be a monumental result for us. But anyway, let's go with it. Go out as is. Garcia, you're not fit enough. I am going to throw Maitland-Niles on in place of you. Lozano, you shouldn't be in their thick of things either. Parza, oh no, Barlow has to go. Now, obviously, Caruso scores goals, Jansen scores goals, Lou and Gurchenko all scores. It's a very, very strong Manchester United lineup. They're going to have to put 6 past us to get through. We're going to play cautious and hopefully get a draw or a small defeat. Saying a win's out of the question, but they're going to be coming at us all fronts. An away goal though, would make things very spicy. That's true. If it was a 5-1, it would flinch it. Look at Rovers. They're coming at them. Gun. Get in. 45 seconds on the clock. It's now 6-0 on aggregate, and they'll have to score 7 to win this tie outright. 7. That'll have to be a 7-1. Not to say it's very doable. This is United. I just hope that we can, because these results, I think we beat them earlier in the season, 1-0, plus the one in the Champions League. If we can get another win here, we'll narrow that gap a little bit. We have a monstrous injury here. Flinchett is doomed. Let's bring on. Let's put Kangan down here. Nope. We're going to put Stradhouse. He's a perfect fit for that role. Okay, so lost a little bit of buzz on the left-hand side. Lou Reyes, Jansen, Emre, hits the woodwork. Nesbitt is there to just boot it clear. Just keeping an eye on the fitness levels of the lads. Jansen's picked up a knock. How long is it? They've already lost Dalot. Jansen would be another loss. "35 minutes on the clock. We are still in front." Half-time lingers on, and right now we're doing pretty good. We're absorbing the pressure. 1-0 up. Okay, second half. Rovers kicking us off. 7-1. That's the benchmark, man. It looks like it's Mission Impossible, and right now I think we're good. I think we're solid. I don't want to get too cocky, but I think we're in the semi-finals of the Champions Piston League, boys. We got another big ass injury. Stepanovic, Colaruso's injured. It's like war the wounded here. Maitland-Niles is coming on for Stepanovic. He's probably not as bad as I'm making out, but I want to be cautious. Gasic can play left back. He's also on a yellow. Now we're going to play on with. I'm a little bit nervous about losing one of these two defenders. Tar. Varadev. Tar. Crosses. Come on. Lekvadovic and Sewa. Varandev. On the left-hand side for Imre. And Kyryachenko has got one. United are off. They're off and running. Got 20 minutes. Let's tighten up, lads. Let's go cautious. So they made all their subs. I'm not sure, ideally, like Novacevic just took up a knock. It's the walking wounded out there. It's the walking wounded, even the walking dead, should I say? Chance Iptucha. Put in Maitland-Niles from the substitutes bench. Not only, yeah, we want that win. We want that win to narrow the gap on them on that scale they've got on us. So 3 wins against United this season. I'm saying it, I'm calling it as the seconds roll by. Blackburn Rovers are going through to the semis of the Champions League, baby. So we're not actually going to move. We're not going anywhere. We're not going back to Ewood because we're going to come back to Old Trafford right now in the next game for the Premier League to maybe try and get a stranglehold in that. Champions League. Can we see it? Can we see the draw yet? When does the draw will be in a day or so? But who else is in the mix? So it's Madrid, Man City, Madrid, Rovers. 2 English, 2 Spanish. I would take on Atletico Madrid if possible, please. Just a sweet 9.24 million or 9.42 million check in the bank. Hey, here we go. It is the draw. Man City out. And it's the Rovers. Bloody, what a boring, boring Champions League we've got on our side. So it's going to be an English team, and it's going to be a Madrid team in the final, and it's going to be an English team in the final. Yes, it's Manchester City. So this is what our schedule now looks like. Obviously, Man United next, and then yeah, Man United next. An interesting close to the season, but let's reevaluate it after this game. Okay, folks, it is Manchester United once again, but this time in the Premier League. Now, the gap is still massive. They've won 13, we've won 7. Drawn 5. Now, out of 7, 3 of those have come this season. So it was a lot worse off. So we are making headway. We are currently 3 points clear of Man City. We are 4 points clear of Man United. They do have 2 games in hand. A win for United today would probably put them, well, they put them in command. They do have still got a couple tricky ones on the horizon. They have to take on Liverpool and Arsenal in amongst their cluster of fixtures. So yeah, we're looking good. They're looking woeful, but to be honest with you, it's like a brand new. You know, despite the recent wins for us, United I still think are favourites. And it is pretty much as you were. Angus Gunn, Patucha, Gasic, Ayala, Nesbitt, Flinchit, Fernandez, Stepanovic. Garcia comes in, Kangin, Lewis, Gunn. Trincão's on the bench. Rollhauser's on the bench. Duarte's on the bench. Fitness-wise, it looks good. Stepanovic is wanted by Manchester United. Of course he is. We're going to just continue as we do. It is the same face as these 3 anyway. This guy wasn't in the last time. Neither was Nitcham. Yeah, let's go. Okay, is it going to be more of the same, or more of the recent same, or is it going to be a different United today? Gunn, free kick, plays it short to Gasic. Switches play to Ayala. Long ball down the middle. Here comes Louvres, Jansen. It smells like a United goal already, because I know how they are good. They are good. I know they've had a tough thing against us recently. Kichenko, come on, be on it. He's not on it. Michael Jansen. Let's put United in front, in the driving seat. That's them possibly stretching out now to get a stranglehold on the Premier League. They're now 1 point adrift, 2 games in hand. I'm just thinking about. Golly, please do not. We've got to be in touching distance. I'd take a point. I would take a point. Patucha, Kangin, Patucha. Where is it? Where is it at? Is it going to end up in the back of the net? It is! Lee Kangin's 4th goal of the season. Calls it. Calls it. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I thought we'd blown it. Stepanovic. Lovely thinking. On his feet there. Lee Kangin's there. Justifying his selection. It's now 4 points after, so yeah, I think a draw would be a wise move if we could just call it quits at half time. I'll take a 1-1. They don't want a 1-1. Do they? No, they don't. They don't piss and want a 1-1. They want this. Well, they got nothing. Well, they got an FA Cup to go for, but we could end up with nothing. We really could. Half time, 2-1. United in control. Okay, can we catch them off guard here? With a bold substitutions. Can we catch them off it? Let's go. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go. Show some passion. Maybe even positive. Trincão. Gun. Forces a corner. Trincão's corner. It's cleared. Nesbitt keeps it alive. No, he doesn't. Launches it. 4. Play it as a highlight. So extended highlight. Probably a United highlight. Ayala. Fernandez. Don't lose it. Trincão. Gus. Got my hopes up there, boys. Flinch it, strikes it right at the goalkeeper by Bly, whatever his name is. Long ball. Gasic does the business, keeps us in this game. What's the next logical move? We are losing. It's nervy. Their players are running low on the gas. Last 20 minutes, we're going all out. Pause. If I can make a change here, Palomino. Final change. We're throwing the kitchen sink at them right now. United are probably now in the driving seat. Last possible highlight for somebody, and it looks like it's United, and there it is. That is the third. Oliver Nitcham has given United possibly the keys to the trophy cabinet. That would have made it a little bit nice. So yes. However, we did get the better of them in the Champions League, but advantage United in the Premier League race. Liverpool getting a bit of a spanking there. Man City also given a bit of a pasting by Everton. So this is how it is. We are top of the pops by 1 point. Goal difference is not good enough. Man United have 2 games in hand. Win those, and they will go 5 points clear. They do have to play Arsenal and Liverpool, I believe. Let's triple check this. Liverpool at home, Arsenal at home. 5 games remain of the season, so it is definitely Man United's to lose. Man United's to lose, but Man City have played the same amount of us. They are 3 points adrift of us, but we've got our own little battle going on, and that is in the Champions League. And that, my friends, is when you'll return. Excuse me. We're going to sidestep this Everton game and come back for the Man City Huddersfield one. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to bring you back for the old Manchester City Champions League semi-final first leg at the Etihad, and then it is Huddersfield. We'll sidestep this Everton game. I'll bring you up to speed with any goals and any action that you missed in that one. Hopefully, we can end the season strongly and give just Manchester United some food for thought, and maybe give them some pressure. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave you. Until then, thumbs up, subscribe. Join me tomorrow for some more FM action. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.